think through the themes and the stories and the music of the 2024-25 season, I can't help but come up with the idea of passion and power. I think this season has all of it in all of its different forms.
Attend the tale of Sweeny Todd.
We open with a piece that transcends labels and any idea of whether it's opera, whether it's musical theater. It's the essence of drama and music combined to make something greater than itself.
The chorus is a veritable character in the drama, and it's a pretty shocking story from start to finish. I feel like the chorus ties it all together.
We will have Bob Tweeton returning to conduct the Utah Symphony, one of their favorite maestros. We will have Michael Mays. One of his calling cards is the title role in Sweeny Todd. He is the demon of Fleet Street. The most performed opera in Utah opera's history. Yes, Hansel and Gretel. That wonderful opera based on the Grimm's fairy tale that's about coming of age, greed, and perhaps the first stranger danger story in opera. Incorporating the Madeline Choir School, children's dancers, returning artist and favorite Sarah Coit as Hansel, debut artist Maureen McKay as Gretel, and Frederick Ballantyne taking on that iconic role of the witch for the first time in his career. Pagliacci. This is a story deriving from the Commedia dell'arte, those troops of players who would go from town to town, creating a story for the people who, before movies, that was really their only form of entertainment, and becomes one of the greatest tragedies known in all of opera. One of my favorite tenors, Jonathan Burton, bringing the iconic role of Canio to life, singing that great well-known aria, Vesti la giubba. And newcomer to Utah opera, Lydia Grindato, singing the role of Nedda, the tragic heroine. And, well, you know how it ends in these kinds of operas, don't we? Madame Butterfly. Now one of the great, all-time, most requested pieces in all of opera.
There is the most exquisite chorus in Act 2, so about halfway through the opera. It's a turning point, and we call it the famous humming chorus. It's the most amazing musical moment of texture, contrast. And when you think of the word butterfly even, or the images of flying through life, I think that every person who hears that chorus feels something different at that moment, and I treasure that.
This is the piece that everybody knows, everybody loves. The music, compelling, passionate, powerful. The characters, sympathetic. People we know, people we might not want to know. And yet, we are drawn to them over and over again. Everything you love about Puccini's masterpiece will be found on the stage. And in addition, we are bringing a most special production created by Matthew Ozawa, himself a Japanese-American, and his all-Japanese and Japanese-American design team will show the masterpiece in all of its glory through the contemporary lens and what it would look like today.
From Sweeney to the famous Hansel and Gretel story, Pagliacci, which is one of the greatest operas of all time, to this new production of Butterfly, I think you will find that there's a feeling from every edge of human emotion. I think you'll be taken to the extremes, and you will leave the theater a different person, and you're going to be wishing for more.